Hello everyone, I'm Jalise, the JJ Move T Slash Game Reviews everybody. Right now I want to give you our Digimon review. This is Digimon Season 6 review. This is called Digimon XRORS Wars. And then this is also called in the English dub, Digimon Digifusion. Now, what is Digimon Digifusion? It's basically like, it's a reboot of Digimon. It's a whole new universe, but it's very much of a reboot. Digimon Fusion, it's just Digimon digivolving together with other Digimon. In other words, it's DNA Digivolution. What I mean also why this is a reboot, power levels don't matter. Rookie, Champion, Ultimate don't matter. What else can I say that doesn't matter about this new show? For instance, you know how Greymon, the orange dinosaur, hang on, let me find my Greymon. I have a Greymon, 1 second. This is what Greymon is supposed to look like. Orange dinosaur. That's how he's always been throughout the entire series. Season 1 and 2, same. Digimon Data Squad had a different Greymon, but he was still similar. Greymon in Digimon Fusion is a gray dinosaur. It's very much a reboot of the entire Digimon thing. So forget what you know all about Digimon. Come here with a fresh news perspective and just see what this TV show is all about. Now we got actually 6 main characters and only 4 of them are really Digidestined. And what I mean by Digidestined, they're not called Digidestined. They're called Fusion Fighters. Because, you know, their Digimon fuses with one another and they're like, oh yeah, Digifuse. No. Now, the main character is called Mikey, as you can see in the back of me. He looks to cross between Ty and Davis, and he has a Digimon Shoutmon, and 2 other Digimon that he doesn't really care for. And Shoutmon's a very interesting character, and to know who Mikey is, he's like Ty. And I usually say this about every single main character, like how Davis is like Ty. I mean, Ty's the template for all the Digimon leaders. Mikey is the same dang way. Mikey, exactly like Ty. Angie, not a Digidestined girl, is just a friend of Mikey, her childhood friend, is like Sora. So Angie's like Sora, and then there's this one guy named Jeremy. But the thing is, though, the first half of this season, Angie and Jeremy are not Digidestins or Fusion Fighters. They don't get a Digivice or none of that stuff for the Digimon. I don't see it, so the first half is just Mikey with Angie and Jeremy as backups, like Ash with freaking Misty and Brock, except if Misty and Brock never had Pokemon, they didn't do nothing. So that's what the 3 main people are. Mikey, Angie, and Jeremy. They do freaking... They're just there for the first half of Digimon Fusion. The first half deals with the Digimon zones that are being taken over by Lord Bagra's army. They're trying to stop Lord Bagra from doing all this stuff, this destruction in these different zones of the Digital World, and they're trying to clean up the messes. The first half deals with that stuff. Then in the second half, Mikey has to go back to the Digital World because it's being destroyed again, and he has to leave Angie and Jeremy behind. So, you know what happens? He gets 2 other partners named Christopher and Mamie. Christopher has a blue Digivice. He's a mixture between the Data Squad guy and the Data Squad blue guy, and then the freaking like Matt. He's basically a blend of that. But the other interesting character of this show is Mamie. She's like she has a green Digivice. She looks similar to Mimi, but not totally. She has a little brother named what's his name? Ewan. He is being used by the Digimon to do evil things, and he's just like at first he looks like a spoiled little kid. He's like, fight, Digimon, fight. But when he realizes that the real, he makes a big mistake, and he's very sorry. And the fact is, Mamie was actually say, you must do all this evil stuff or you will hurt your brother. And she has no choice but to do it. So, in the second half, instead of the Digi Zones, Christopher, Mamie, and the main character, Mikey, instead of the zones for the first half, the second half, they have to recover the Digilands from Lord Bagra's army. The Digilands now. So the first half dealt with them conquering and they're trying to recover the zones. The second half deals with them recovering the lands. Yeah, it's idiotic and stupid. But Well, they have Digimon partners more than Digimon Frontier. Wow, so for this reboot, you're gonna have to deal with a lot of stuff. You have to deal with the fact that Digi Destins are now called Digi Fusion Fighters. You have the fact that Greymon is not an orange dinosaur, that he is a gray dinosaur. Rookie Champion Mega level don't really freaking matter. The first half dealt with recovering the Digi Zone. Second half deals with the Digi Lands. Here's another issue. The two other main characters that were with Mikey, Angie, and Jeremy, they should have been Digimon Fusion Fighters. They should have had their own Digimon. You see in the back cover, those two other Digimon should have been with them, and they should have their own little Digivices. They didn't, so I don't know. I really don't understand why they just did that. Why they didn't just put them as the Destin. In some cases, you can learn about more of their backstory. And also, Angie is like kind of like how they want to put like Tai and Sora together. Angie is Sora, Mikey's like Tai, so I think they're trying to replicate it like, let's put these two characters together. And the thing is, with Mikey, Angie, and Jeremy, they're the youngest, in my humble opinion, of all the Digidestins, like the main group. I mean, they're all roughly the same age, except for like Christopher and Mamie. They're a little bit older than the other ones. But overall, I do not hate this season. I'm actually a fan of this season. And also they have Bagro's Army, the Night Army. And if you're looking for a different Digimon season that's totally out of the park but doesn't trash upon the Digimon's name, then Digimon Fusion's it's a good one. It's not like the worst thing in the world. I hate Digimon Frontier. Well, I don't hate Digimon Frontier. Hate's a strong word, but Frontier I'm not a fan of that much. There are some things I like. I gave that like a C minus. Digimon Fusion, or Digimon Fusion Fighter, Digimon XR or S Wars. I given this season 8.2 out of 10. They have some really good moments. They have some dark moments, and the characters aren't interesting, especially Mamie and Evan and their sibling relationship. I really do enjoy them. How Mamie will do everything for her little brother in order to save him from the evil. And even if she has to do evil things, she will do it. Also, they had the Barber Army versus the Night Army in this one. Now, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to look at my note card right here and just see what else happened. Yeah, I think I crossed everything that was mostly important. Basically, we all know the Digidestins are gonna survive. We all know they're always gonna save the world. But the thing is, though, the personal struggles and relationships, like for instance, and the dark mood sets the tone for the entire show. Um, Digimon Fusion, they had some dark moments, especially with the siblings. Again, the best thing about Digimon in every single thing season is the siblings relationship. Digimon season 1, Matt and TK, Tai and Akari. Second season, again, Tai and Akari, and then even a little bit of Davis with his sister, but not that much. But Ken and his brother, that was a big one. Third season, they had Henry and his little sister, but there wasn't like a big thing about the freaking siblings that one. The fourth season of Frontier, they still at least had Koji and Koichi. Freaking in Digimon Frontier, Digimon Season 5, Data Squad had I forgot that one of my favorite characters right now. I'm blinking out right now. Rowena and I want to say Christopher, but it's his name ain't Christopher. That's the guy from this season. But the guy from Day Squad, the guy in the blue, the guy right over there, I keep forgetting his name for the life of me. Then also in this season we have Mamie and Evan. So yeah, they are actually good Digimon siblings, and throughout each season the siblings are what matter, and they have a more personal backstory and more of a struggle. At least we get that more in Digimon Dang Fusion. And if I'm looking overall, which doesn't trash upon Digimon's name, or at least trying to do its own thing while not totally being like total fucking crap, at least with Digimon Fusion, you get Digimon partners, you get some backstories with certain characters. Granted, the plot's kind of messy, and overall the villain wasn't that great in my opinion, Lord Bagra, but still. Digimon Fusion is worth your time. It's actually a pretty decent Digimon season. I do not hate this season. Again, I'm giving it 8.2 out of 10. It's a B minus Digimon season, but it's not the greatest thing in the world. So again, if we're ranking the scores, Digimon Adventure 1, that was an A plus to me. Digimon Adventure 2, A minus. Digimon Tamers, A plus. Digimon Frontier, I gave that a C minus. Digimon Data Squad, I gave an A minus, and Digimon Fusion, I'm gonna give a B minus or a B or a B, because this season, while I did not like the fact that Greymon was gray, while I did not like the fact that Digifusion is really DNA Digivolution, it was a total reboot. So when I saw this for the first time, I'm like, it's not the worst thing you could watch about Digimon. Granted, is it the same level of the first standards of Digimon, like Digimon, how Digimon Adventure 1 and Tamers blew it out of the park? Is it up to that standard? Absolutely not, but again, it's not the worst thing in the world. I've seen plenty. The Digimon Frontiers, oh, they're Digimon partners, you know. But Digimon Fusion is, in my opinion, a good Digimon TV show. It's a good Digimon season. I enjoy. The theme song gets caught in my head. That theme song just gets on my nerves just because I don't want to like it, but then I start to like it and it's stuck in my head. We got the power to all see. We're stronger when we act as one. We're gonna change the world. Digimon. It's a very, very catchy theme song. Granted, it's not my favorite Digimon theme song. Obviously, it's the first 3 seasons, and Digimon Frontier actually had a good theme song. I say my least favorite theme song is Data Squad, but still. But going back to Digimon Fusion, definitely check it out. Let me know what y'all think of one. Subscribe if you like. Disagree down below. Comment down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion. I'll respect yours. My name's Lee, signing off for everybody. Bye bye.